Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motor Cars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and a mere 45 minutes away from the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport for those of you who want to fly in and take a look at something in person. Not a bad idea. Me personally, I would enjoy that very much as well to have you come and visit us, no doubt. Well, today we're going to talk about a car that I'm probably underdressed. I should have on a suit or should for sure have a hat on in 1958 or a tuxedo or whatever. Today we're going to introduce you to our 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz Convertible. Oh my gosh, it is just one of the most elegant cars that you have ever seen. You're going to have to watch this video from start to finish because we do a cold start, a walk around, give you all the great options that these cars really came with. And 1958 was kind of one of those banner years. Now you can click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website, ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you have all the pricing and information as well at your fingertips, plus have access to our over 100 additional vehicles we currently have on our sales floor. So if you're looking for something in the 1920s all the way up into the 2000s beyond, Ellingson Motor Cars maybe and could quite possibly have that dream car you've been looking for a long time right on our sales floor. Give us a call, 763-428-7337. And again, we are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. But check out our website. You always have access to all our information, our new arrivals. There's some specials. It also has a toolbar across the top that has many features that you will find very, very helpful if you're looking for an old car or a classic or whatever. We've got a car finder. We have financing available. We can help you with shipping, whatever. Check out that website, ellingsonmotorcars.com. Well, let's get into the details of this 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz Convertible. It is the top of the line for Cadillac. I mean, if you had a Cadillac in 1958, that was a pretty special automobile just to have any of them. Then to have the top of the line, oh, you're talking something really, really special. It made a grand total of 815 convertibles. So these are not something that you would have seen very often, anytime, in any place, but it is really something special. Now, it's a beautiful black. That's the way this car came originally, with the leather interior, the maroon red leather interior. It's just what this car came as from the factory. But chrome is so nice on these cars. And of course, 1958 was the year that they all went with the quad headlights, the dual headlights on each side. The federal government now allowed that. And boy, the stylist guys really jumped on that with a vengeance. And there's just really, it really has a nice big front end on this car. And it still carries forward one of Cadillac's, one of their traditions right there, the Dagmars for the bumpers. It's something that if you have to check out the internet to find out what that's all about. But yes, Dagmars are still something that they had in this day and age. Love the crest with the gold, of course, is the V8 car, a 365 V8 hooked up to an automatic transmission. But it also has performance in the sense that it's got the 3 carburetors, a tri-power engine, 335 horses. Everyone was getting more cubic inches, more horsepower. In Cadillac, of course, you probably needed that with over a 5,000-pound car to get it moving down the road. Absolutely. Now, it's got beautiful chrome all the way around. Just all these interesting aspects that they added. It's got the special wheels. Remember, in 1958, everything you ordered was something special. Even the wide white walls was something special. But the Sabre special Cadillac wheels are really a unique feature for this car. Now, it does have one vast improvement, perhaps over 1958 automobiles, in the fact that it does have the wide white radial tires. Boy, in a car like this, that is just going to make for a much smoother ride. They're safer tires, everything about it just is a really, really nice improvement all the way around. Yes, you've got power steering, which was really nice to have in a big car like this. Helps you go park it wherever you have to go. You got power brakes. Again, another reason you got a car like this going down the road, you want to be able to stop as well. But other comfort features, I guess that's what it is. Like I said, beautiful leather interior all the way around, beautiful floor mats in this particular car, padded dash, but you have things like power windows, including the vent windows. You have a power seat. You have the Autronic Eye, which everyone says, what is that thing on the corner of the windshield? Well, that is what was an automatic headlight dimmer. So when you met oncoming traffic, when you're on a 2-lane road, it would automatically take your high beams and turn them to low beams. Of course, it also has an AM radio in there as well. But yes, someone has added something that perhaps was not something many people considered thinking about back in 1958. It does have front seat belts. You know, in this day and age, probably not a bad idea. But power windows as well. And this is the stuff that's really cool. This does have the parade boot. This is a power, of course, power convertible top. Really, really nice condition. But this was a special feature that people were using these cars for parades or homecomings, weddings. And when you put this on, it protected not only the people who were sitting on it, but it also protected the top mechanism as well. So the fiberglass parade boot is another one of those options. You know, we still have the vestiges of fins coming, of course. 1959 being much bigger, but this still had a really interesting fin arrangement. And I just love the taillights on this car. They're just really, really neat all the way around. Dual exhaust on this car. It's a great sound. It even has one of those features that, you know, you don't even think about. It's got a power trunk opener and closer. Hit the button in the glove box, trunk opens. I mean, you got to have room for those 2 or 3 sets of golf clubs that you want in there. I mean, that's really something important. But Eldorado with the big V, this was their top of the line. Cadillac really emphasized that. And like I said, the average person made a little over $5,000, usually between $5,000 and $6,000 for their entire year's wages. The price of this car was $7,500, give or take, probably more if you added more features. And this has one of those really rare features that I haven't mentioned yet. It actually, with a convertible, has air conditioning. Now, that was a really, really expensive option, but you know what? Just really makes just this car go to that next level. This is kind of interesting. This is actually where the gas deal is. I mean, that's where the gas store is. A lot of poor those guys look around, try to figure out where do you put gas in this car, but this is kind of a unique location, to say the least. No, 1958 Cadillac was really coming into their own. I mean, it was kind of a down year in terms of production, in terms of what they produced, but boy, talk about styling and just elegance all the way around. It just had all the bells and whistles when you think about it. I mean, just look at, like I said, beautiful black paint all the way around, the chrome accent things on the sides, beautiful chrome. Everything about this car exuded elegance. I guess, like I said, I almost feel underdressed for this occasion. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well, and even TikTok. Give us a like, leave us a comment, or subscribe. We appreciate it very much. You have access to all the information of this car and our over 100 additional cars on our website. And another added bonus is sometimes you can find some of the cars we've sold over the last several years as well. If you like old cars, you got time to spare, go on those sites. You'll probably find something that is just good entertainment and just knowledge about old cars. If you like it, it's a wonderful thing. Well, the other thing I always recommend is if you own a car like this, you know, join the Cadillac Club. I mean, there's a big Cadillac Club in almost every major city. There's an international club. There's a national club. Always nice to get to know people who have the same passions that you do. And Cadillac owners are very special people. Like I said, if you had this car in 1958, we're pretty special. You have the car in our era today, it's also extremely special as well. But anyway, it's just one of those things I always highly recommend. Now, you can also look on our website, again, on our top, but we have a toolbar across the top. We can help you with financing. We can get financing on any of these old cars for whatever terms you're looking for. If you need it for longer, you have more money to put down, less, whatever, give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll be very happy to walk you through the process of getting financing our credit application. The other thing that we're helpful with is after you purchase a car from us, we can help with shipping. Say, I live in California, how am I going to get this car there? Well, we have many vendors that we've used for many years. We can get cars shipped any place in the United States, and for that matter, any place in the world. So if you're in another place in the world and you still want this car, give us a call. We can try to get that shipped to you anywhere that they actually will take cars. Some countries, not so much, but most are open to receptive to our American-made cars. No, it's just one of those things that this car is just so special that if you really want to, I'd love to have you come down in person, because that's something that everyone wants to go, is it real? Can I put my hands that touch it? Yes, you can come on down to Ellingson Motor Cars. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 until 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. For those of you who want to touch, make sure it's the real McCoy. Being a licensed bonded dealer, all the paperwork is handled by us. We have a clear title. Everything is the way it's supposed to be. Well, I'll tell you what, this is one of those cars that needs lots of talking about because it's so special. Any questions, give us a call, 763-428-7337, and we'll do our very best to answer those questions. Well, thank you again, and hopefully we'll see you next time at EllingsonMotorCars.com.